Hey there, welcome to the Daily Smash for Wednesday, November 8th. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
We're in Tampa at Harry's apartment.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Alexa, what's your name?
I'm Alexa. I share this name with lots of amazing people.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, you can't hear that?
Alexa, what's your device name?
It's Harry's Kitchen Cookie.
Harry's Kitchen Cookie.
Thank you, Harry, for being so generous to let us stay here. We had a terrific drive-in from Orlando today.
Wait, hold on. Alexa, who is Kelly Dodd?
Kelly Dodd is an individual in the entertainment industry.
Alexa, who's Rick Leventhal?
That's the other Alexa device.
You turned it off.
No, I didn't. I have them all over the place.
Well, the other Alexa is giving the whole week. Alexa, be quiet. Alexa, stop talking.
You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't. I swear to God.
Wait, can people come see you, Harry?
Of course he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already. We have now crossed the 43,000 subscriber threshold.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh.
We're creeping at a snail's pace.
Thanks, YouTube. I think. One other. Oh, I didn't get the bottle.
Okay, sit there. Go get it.
Ilya,
I'll
I
have
don't
Harry
have
sit
time
here.
to go through all the
Oh.
suitcases and find it.
Okay.
I'll just superimpose a photo of Ilya wine.
Oh, right here.
Tell them about Ilya wine.
Ilya wine has 3 varietals. A Chardonnay.
Has what? Are you drunk already?
No! I'm not even, I've sipped this, right? I have like teeny tiny sips. I want to drink that Ilya wine because it's so darn good and it's so special, but I can't break it open because that's the only one that we have.
We brought one bottle with us, yeah. But we are going to open it on Friday's show, which we're going to tape Thursday night.
I love Tampa. This is crazy.
The traffic sucks here, by the way.
You know what they didn't do well here in Tampa? They didn't plan on. There was no
infrastructure.
No, there was no planning involved.
Yeah.
They didn't realize this is going to be the last frontier for people to get ahead.
Yeah.
Because taxes are low. What happens when taxes are low? People thrive.
Yeah.
You know, and now businesses are leaving California. There's a mass exodus. 800,000 people are leaving. They're coming to Florida. Why? Because business taxes, all the makers.
No state tax.
And all the takers. That's what I used to say when I lived in Hong Kong. It was 8% flat tax for everybody. No sales tax. When there's no sales tax, you want to shop. What happens when you shop and you spend and the economy as well?
Harry, what do you call this?
Everybody
what do you call
does
this neighborhood?
well.
They say Forbes says Tampa could shape up to be the next Silicon Valley.
Wow. What do you call this neighborhood?
This is Channel Side.
Channel Side.
Or Channel District.
There are like 20 new apartment buildings going up all around this building, like everywhere. They're all brand new buildings. And the streets are closed right now for construction. The traffic's a nightmare. And it was pretty bad on the 4 coming from Orlando today, too.
There's only 3 lanes. Where we go down the 405, it's 8.
Oh, yeah.
8 this
8
way.
lanes one way.
And 8 this way.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Imagine an accident on I-4.
Oh, God.
You can't get out.
Yeah. Especially if a semi just like jackknifes and blocks all 3 lanes.
So what is the
Wait, hold on.
industry here?
We started talking about Ilya. Ilya wine, Ilya.com, special promotion, buy 3 bottles, free shipping. It's a wonderful wine. You're going to want to get some for the holidays.
Go get some.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. And you'll be supporting a small business, female owned and operated. Layla Joy Williams, awesome lady, who you're going to do a live Instagram with today, Wednesday.
What time?
I'm not sure. I have to check.
Oh, okay.
Because I handle her schedule.
Today is November 8th, by the way.
I said that.
Oh. Well, someone corrected us.
I think I had the right date on the screen, and I said Monday on Tuesday's show, but I put Tuesday on the graphic.
Yeah, you know, we were tired last night. We did that thing at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it was late. But Ilya wine, free shipping, 3 bottles or more, Ilya.com. Also available now in the UK.
I haven't worked out in a whole week.
Me either,
Or
by the
10
way.
days.
Yeah.
Go do some yoga tomorrow, Harry.
Okay.
Wait, I want people to see you. Can you come over here so people can see you?
Okay, this is Harry. You've met him before.
You've met Harry before.
He was at our house and at the beach. Oh, I just realized you're just returning the favor. Of course we're staying here.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are more than welcome anytime.
Oh, that's so nice.
Thank you. Harry is like the decorator of all decorators. We're trying to find him a sugar daddy.
Or what you said, a zaddy.
Or a zaddy.
What is it? A zaddy?
A zaddy is a rich granddaddy.
I'm like, what's a zaddy? Because someone called me a zaddy, and Kelly looks it up, and it's a grandpa.
A grandpa who's a daddy.
So, how old are you, Harry?
38 now.
38.
He's 38.
He is not a twink anymore.
No.
I know you are not a twink.
You could pass for one, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting to that point where I like twinks now.
Yikes. Well, this is a whole different show.
Yeah,
okay,
Let's
I'm not sure our Smash audience needs to know about all that going on in your life.
Wait, so we got to talk about today what we...
You have to do your retraction.
Oh, I have to do my retraction. So...
This is a Daily Smash retraction.
So our friends live in this place called Windermere in...
No, that's not the retraction.
No, I'm just going to explain what happened today.
Oh, okay.
So we go to this place called the Windermere, and our friends are friends with that lady from the Queen of Versailles.
The Queen of Versailles. We actually have video of you at the gates to her current home that they live
I guess
in.
her current home is 30,000 square feet, and then the one she's building, has been the last 20 years, is 90,000 square feet.
And it's like across the street.
And I remember in 2007 watching that documentary. Julie was like 1 year old, and they own Westgate. So Emily Simpson is good friends with this Jackie lady, Jackie Siegel. And we did the Real Housewives of Orange County at Westgate, where Liberace's, that whole thing was Elvis's and then Liberace. Very dated, very like, it was like really dated, and it was kind of like ornate and gaudy is the word. And right next door in the resident was Barry Manilow's.
Yeah.
Okay, Barry Manilow lives next door to where we film. So Jackie Siegel is good friends with Emily Simpson. So she's like, oh, she wants to meet you. So I'm like, oh my God, my friend's friends with her. She's like, yeah, she's in like Brazil or Colombia doing some kind of coffee thing called the Queen of Versailles. So we go to see her gates. We didn't get to go inside the house, but we
didn't see the inside of the house. We saw the gates. But that has nothing to do with the retraction you're supposed to be doing.
So anyway, they take us to their club in Windermere, and that's where Tiger Woods had that frightful night with the golf club.
He had a home in this very same community where he apparently
got beat up from the feet up from his wife.
And
which
she
is
attacked him with a golf club.
Totally rightfully so. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He deserved it, okay?
Should have smashed more windshields.
He was beyond a cheater. Beyond. So
anyway, so we're eating at the club, and I get a phone from Vicki Gunvalson and I guess her daughter. So I have to make a retraction. Her daughter got very upset that I said that Vicki bought them homes. And the only reason why I said this is because when Ryan and Brianna lived in California, I was there when Vicki gave Brianna and Ryan the down payment for their home. I was there. And then the Daily Mail guy called me and said that she owned a home in San Diego, which her son lives in. So that's the only reason why I said that, okay? Didn't get the information right. I am not a journalist. I just went by what I know.
Well, you were right in that Vicki paid the down payment, but what you didn't know is that the daughter paid her back.
Exactly.
It's so funny the way I would have told that story so much differently, but the way Kelly's mind works, you see, she has to go to where she was, but before she gets there, she has to tell the whole story of how she got to where she was before she gives the meat of the retraction.
I'm so sorry. I'm not a journalist
or
a reporter.
You spun quite a tale. It was a very interesting story. And in fact, I had that Queen of Versailles thing in the rundown because we have video of you at the gates.
I do it one fell swoop.
I'm like, wait, that's not the retraction. But in fact, it was the retraction. It was just the way she got there was different. And that's why this works so well.
Yeah. See, you have to reel me in.
Yeah.
I never said that I am the smartest person in the room.
You actually are very
I never,
bright.
ever admit that. So people are like, oh, you spelled Megan's name wrong. Okay.
That was me. I did spell her name wrong.
I didn't spell her name. But there's so many ways to spell Megan. And
Yeah.
I have a friend named Megan Kelly, and she spells it Meghan.
I have a friend named Megan Kelly, and she spells it Megyn.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
How does Siri spell Megan?
And then Megan
Siri,
spells
how
it.
do you spell Megan?
That's Alexa over there.
Oh, Alexa. Are you there? She can't hear me.
I'll listen once I hear the wake word.
I don't know if she heard.
So we're driving here, and we're still in Orlando. We're heading to the highway, and I look and I see this hot air balloon in the sky, and I go, "Oh my God, Kelly, look at that balloon!" And she goes, "Yeah, hot air."
Oh yeah, hot air.
And I just started laughing. I don't know
Because
why. I
there's
thought that was so
It's
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot air. I know what that is.
Hot
And
air
then,
balloon.
so this is the best thing. So we get to Tampa, right? And we find Harry's apartment building, but we need to bring a gift because Kelly's like, I'm not walking in empty-handed. I mean, we didn't walk in empty-handed. We had 4 giant suitcases, but we had to bring Harry the gift. So she's like, let's find a liquor store. Meanwhile, every street is under construction, and traffic is a nightmare because it's approaching 5 o'clock. It's rush hour, and it's all new buildings, and none of them are open yet, and there's nowhere to shop. There's no liquor store. And the grocery store has beer and wine, but no tequila. And so Kelly finds one liquor store, but we get over there and the streets are closed. So we get back, and then we go to another. We're going to another liquor store. And so we're in the car for a long time, and Kelly's cold, right? She's
Freezing.
cold.
There's something wrong. I have Hashimoto's. So once I get cold, it's hard for me to get warm again.
And once I start sweating,
I'm
I
freezing all
can't
the time.
stop. I'm
Look,
sorry.
I have my jacket right here.
You're cold, and I'm hot.
Is it cold in here right now?
No, well, look at you. I'm not wearing any clothes because we're getting ready to go to dinner. But
Yeah, but I put this on to look nice because my shirt's a little wrinkled. But
But
anyway,
I was wearing a little dress earlier, and I'm cold all the time.
yeah. But she's cold and I get hot, and so like you said, when you're cold, you can't warm up,
Yes.
and when I'm hot, I start sweating. I can't stop. Anyway, we're in the car. She's
So
cold.
opposite.
She's
What's
cold,
wrong with you?
and so there's 2. Like most vehicles, there's 2 temperature controls on the dashboard. Unbeknownst to me,
No, I shut all the things off, all the vents. I shut them off so all the air goes to him because I'm cold.
but she left, her thing was on 67 degrees. She reaches over and turns my temperature control up to the top,
To
like
87.
87. And so I'm sitting there, I'm not cold, I'm hot. And now I'm hotter because I have hot air blowing in my face. And at some point, I realized that hers is at 67 or low, like 62, and mine's at 87. And I'm like, no wonder you're cold.
But the vents
You never.
were on.
It's a
Well, my
hot-
vents were
He got
closed
so
too.
mad.
It's a
He
hot
got so mad.
deflection. It's a deflection.
He got so mad.
So
He
I was
got
putting
so
the
mad.
window down, I'm sweating, and then finally I just look, I go, oh my God. I'm like, are you kidding me? I turned
That's
hers
not how
up.
he said it. He goes, yours is at 64 and mine's at 87. No wonder why I'm sweating my balls off. He got all mad. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Well, how would you say it?
I would say, honey,
Yeah, okay.
honey, what you did was not polite. That wasn't nice for you to turn mine up to 87 and you kept yours at 65 or whatever it was. But I didn't have the vents on, so it didn't really matter to me.
Well, no wonder you closed your vents because you had the air conditioning on your side.
Right.
It could, but it wasn't coming through to my side. Anyways, it's weird weather here. It's like, it says it's 80 degrees. Anywhere else where it says 80 degrees, it's hot.
It's going to be 84, 85
It's
tomorrow.
not,
You should've just
it
done a
doesn't
brake
feel
check.
like 80.
Huh?
You should have just did a brake check when she did that.
A brake check? Where I go like that?
I could have done that. But I would never do that
Do
to my
not put
baby.
things in his head. He'll do it.
No, I won't. I'm not like, I don't do that. I take care of you.
Oh,
You're my baby.
Yeah.
I look out for you.
Break check.
We got a lot of comments, 500 comments on Tuesday's show, which was titled Defending Jeff Lewis. A lot of you Smashers did not think we should be defending Jeff Lewis, and some of you thought he was going to turn on us. He just called us this afternoon, and we're going on his show a week from Monday. He didn't turn on us. We're still friends.
Yeah.
And he's not going to turn on us. He's going through a lot right now.
Chris
whatever.
Alamis has been trying to get a hold of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to talk to her. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I want to talk to her too. I want to hear her side of the story. Oh, here it is. Retirement 10. I wouldn't keep professing your love for Jeff Lewis. He will turn on you in a heartbeat.
No, he won't.
That's not true. PC Jin Big D, perhaps.
Big D.
Big D.
Teddy is
He
invited.
likes Big D.
Oh, we were talking about why Teddy was at BravoCon. Teddy is invited because of who her father is.
Shit. They don't know who Frank Meza is? My daddy?
Laura Marie, 6039. The real question to ask, why does Heather still have one of the earrings? She should have given it back, even if she paid for the loss. That makes no sense. Wouldn't you return one even if you lost one? You don't keep the earring whether it's real or not. It's not hers.
Well, you know what? She wouldn't even call her back, Krista.
And by the way, I disagree. If you pay somebody for the earrings, now they are hers.
Yeah.
She gave her $3,000. She can keep that earring. She was planning to make jewelry out of it or something, she said.
One of the Smashers said they work at K Jewelers. I didn't know about this at K Jewelers.
What?
That you can like duplicate. They can make it for you, like anything.
Oh. Well, there's some conspiracy theories out there, and Jeff's one of the people saying that he thinks perhaps that wasn't Krista's other earring that Heather took to get appraised.
Well, he said he was there because he was working on our house in La Jolla when she did go. He remembers that liquidation. Listen, we're just here to report the news.
Mm-hmm. Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced.
We
here.
report, you decide.
Yeah.
We're just bringing you the facts as we know them.
F&B.
Exactly.
F&B.
I want to read you this one from Moonstar1255. This is the last comment. This is a little long, but my great-grandmother in 1928 got married and borrowed a string of pearls from her aunt. She and my great-grandfather went to Niagara Falls for their honeymoon.
That's where my mom and dad went to Niagara Falls for their honeymoon. Did you know that?
Is that right? I did not.
I've never been to Niagara
I
Falls.
have, because I lived in New York and did stories there. I was there when some guy, Nick Walenda, crossed Niagara Falls on a wire, a high wire. It was pretty cool. Anyway, 2 days into the honeymoon, my great-grandmother realized her pearls were no longer on her neck. They spent the next 4 days of their honeymoon looking for the pearls. Their honeymoon was ruined because they spent so much time looking for these borrowed pearls. They both were so upset. For some reason, the night before they were leaving, my great-grandmother folded my great-grandfather's pants, and the pearls fell out of his pants cuff. They were so relieved. Since I have been a little kid, my grandmother and my father had drilled into my head, fake or real, never borrow jewelry from anyone. Heather should have never borrowed those earrings. I would like your opinion, please.
I love that story.
It's a great one,
It was
right?
so detailed. Right? It sounded like a movie.
Have you ever borrowed jewelry?
No, never.
Never have.
I wouldn't.
Have you ever lent jewelry?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You have?
People borrow stuff from me. I have so much clothes. I have so many shoes. I have so
You do lend clothes a lot.
I do, because all my friends are broke asses.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
You have some
but
very
I do
wealthy
have
friends.
I have some broke ass friends that
Yeah.
I feel bad for, and I'm like, here, just take it, have
But
it. I'm very
obviously-
generous.
I know of at least one experience where you had to chase down someone who didn't return your clothes
Jen
right
Smith.
away.
I'll say it right now. It made me so mad.
Yeah. But you personally have not borrowed jewelry and wouldn't?
No, I would not.
For the same reason? You'd be worried about losing them or damaging?
Yes, I'm afraid to lose anything. I'm afraid to. I don't know. I just don't like borrowing things from people. I just don't do that. I just don't. I'd rather, like, my girlfriend. Like, we're going to the Kentucky Derby, and my friend has this fascinator. My friend Violet, and she has this fascinator hat. She's like, I can only wear it once. It was, I think, $1,000. And she's like, you can borrow it. I'm like, yeah, yeah, kind of sounds tempting to borrow that fascinator.
Yeah.
But
That's the name of the hat, Fascinator?
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, it's the British, you know, like all the queens and, you know, they're called fascinators.
Oh, okay,
you know?
yeah.
That's what they're, for the derby.
Is it large or small, the Fascinator?
Oh, they can be all variety of sizes.
But
They
the
can be
one that-
small, medium. So I went on the Real because I like.
But the one that was offered to you, was it small?
She said you can borrow it. No, it's big and it has feathers all over it.
I'd be worried if you could damage it.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's like, you know, she could be saving it for her daughter or her grandkids. It could be like, you know, it was an expensive fascinator.
It was an Expensenator Fascinator.
Yes.
Someone said,
Terminator.
don't lend something
Terminator.
unless you don't expect to get it back. It's one of our smashers said
I don't believe so. I think that's rude.
that. I do too.
And I find it crazy that people borrow money and they don't want to pay it back. And then people are like, oh, well, if you lend out money, you shouldn't expect to get it back. Like,
Well, that's the number one thing you won't get back.
that's
I don't know if
number
they
one
can
you
hear
won't
you.
get back.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can hear you.
No, I said that's the number one thing you won't get back is money.
Money?
Lend it. Yeah.
Don't lend it.
Yeah.
Unless you have some collateral.
You can lend help, lend
Hand?
ways. Yeah, lend a helping hand.
All right, well, since we have to go to dinner, I'm going to
Give
do
a pearl necklace.
I'm going to do the news now. In the news,
In the news.
this is sad. A massive, well, for me, not for Kelly.
I think this thing is an eyesore.
A massive fire destroyed a landmark World War II era blimp hangar in California. We see this thing, it's in Tustin. It's right by the Costco, which we go to. And every time we go to Costco, we see this giant airplane hangar. And I'm like, that thing is so cool.
It is huge.
And she's like,
It's ugly. It's an eyesore.
a massive fire ripped through a historic blimp hangar at a former air base in Southern California where several TV shows and movies have been shot, including Pearl Harbor and Star Trek. Did you know that?
No.
The giant blaze broke out about 1 a.m. Tuesday at the Marine Corps Air Station in Tustin. According to the Orange County Fire Authority, which posted dramatic video of the giant landmark going up in flames, no injuries reported. Part of the roof collapsed as dozens of firefighters took up positions outside the hangar, which is usually empty. It was still burning hours later. The cause remains under investigation. The hangar has been at Warner Avenue since World War II, and there were two of them. So there's still one existing, I guess, one that's not damaged.
Well, they only need one. That thing was like, it's ugly. You can see it from the sky.
How many Costco's could they fit inside there?
They could fit probably 10 Costco's in one of those hangars. They're huge.
Rick
yeah.
goes, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It measures 17 stories tall, over 1,000 feet long, and about 300 feet wide. Two of the world's largest freestanding wooden structures listed, and they're listed on the National Register of Historic Places, according to KTLA.
Hey, I'm all for historic places. I love that stuff. I love it. But if it's like an old bank that's really ornate with like really cool architecture, I like that.
Yeah.
This thing is just like, it looks like a spaceship could fit in it.
Well, I would argue that they should have repurposed it and made something out of it.
Yeah, like a museum.
They were just sitting there, empty.
Like it could be like an artist like habitat.
Yes,
for,
yes,
like,
yeah.
public
Make it look
space.
really cool for
Yeah.
public
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been at Warner Avenue since World War II and were home port of a dozen blimps used for submarine patrol and later helicopters before being decommissioned in 1999. Along with Pearl Harbor and Star Trek, they were also featured in JAG and The X-Files. It's a sad day for Tustin, sad day for fans of blimp hangars like myself.
Well, first, where it goes, the blimp, because there's a blimp that goes down the 405 to LA, like between Long Beach and LAX.
Goodyear blimps.
The
It's right on the
Goodyear
side of
blimp
the
is huge.
highway.
And it's like really cool. And I'm like, Rick goes, the blimp blew up. I'm like, what, the blimp? And that's what I thought blew up when he told me.
The Goodyear ones?
The Goodyear one.
Yeah. I was offered a ride on that Goodyear blimp. They have a few of them. I was offered a ride on a Goodyear blimp once, and then it didn't pan out.
Harry's rid some blimps in his life.
True. Not gonna lie. Anyway, that's our smash. If you haven't checked out our Patreon yet, join the hundreds of people signing up this week alone for the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon.com. It's longer, unfiltered, uncensored, and commercial free.
Wait, real quick. We are going to our place. Remember, we got all those goodies delivered to us?
From Forno's Bakery in Greektown in
The sponge docks in Tarpon Springs.
In Tarpon Springs.
Yeah.
I am so excited to meet Forno's Bakery.
Yeah.
I am. They delivered us like the most
cool.
yummiest,
I
tastiest.
I hope our friend is there today because she doesn't know. But well, she does know now. I emailed her that we're coming to visit.
We're coming to visit, and you guys can see this bakery.
Yeah, looking forward to shooting some footage there.
Oh,
That'll
the
be on
baklava is amazing.
Thursday's Smash.
And they had those little Mexican wedding cookies. I know they're Greek, but
Yeah. Nice.
They probably don't call them that.
they're saying. I mean, they call them Italian wedding cookies.
Maybe they
The
call them
Russian.
Greek. They don't call them Greek wedding cookies.
I'm Mexican.
Ones with a little powdered sugar.
Yeah, exactly. There's a bunch of butter in them.
Ah, so
Have a
good.
smash-tastic.
Shortbread. Yeah.
Have a smash-tastic day, everybody.
Smashtastic day.